Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is Benjamin, and welcome to another Let's Pixel tutorial. And today, some of you requested that I do some creatures and more main kind of subjects, not background type subjects. So I'm going to do a flame creature today. So we're going to call this Sprite Flame Creature. And this will be for the kind of fiery levels that I have. So I don't know how big I want this right now, so I'm going to do kind of a larger size. I'm going to do 80 by 80, just so I can kind of be a little bit, not have to worry about going outside the lines or whatever. I can just kind of do it at the size that I feel is good for it. So I do have a little bit of an idea of what I want this to look like, but not a ton yet. So we'll see how it turns out. I kind of want. So okay, let's do. First thing I'm gonna do is get kind of an orange yellow color. A brighter one, like probably kind of one that would look like it's glowing. And then I'm going to draw kind of an outline for my creature, a silhouette type deal for what I want it to look like. And honestly, I don't really know yet, so this is going to be kind of made up just a little bit on the spot. I'm thinking something. I'm going to grab the line drawer here because I kind of do have a little bit of an idea of what I want. I kind of want some, kind of like some big arms that come down like this, and kind of a big head that kind of hunches over like this, and then it will come back like this to some smaller feet that kind of have that shape is what I'm thinking. So and of course I'm going to grab a slightly darker color to silhouette kind of the arm that's in the background. And kind of this stuff that's going on back there as well. Okay. That's kind of what I'm imagining. I'm going to need to cut out some of this foot here. Let's go to replace. Cut that out a bit. It looks a little funny still. So come down like that. And that's kind of what I'm imagining. I also imagine maybe a brighter color even coming out of the top, kind of like a mane type deal, but that's kind of like just flames. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that actually. That doesn't look bad like that. It's gotta stay kind of attached to the back of it. Something like that maybe. Okay, So this is kind of the start that I wanted, and of course all of my creatures have this generic kind of single eye, just because that's the style that I decided to go with. And let's give him some kind of claws on the front here. Just don't really know what's going to go there, but okay. I kind of like where this is going so far. I wonder if I could put a little bit of flame on here as well. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around with that right now. So now I'm getting a dark gray. And this is going to be kind of the actual body of the creature, because this is kind of the warm inside. And then it's going to kind of have some shell type, kind of a shell outside. So a lot of this right here will be the harder shell. And then I might do this with the line. I'll have the shell coming out like this as well. Like that. Have some on the bottom. Like that. Some here. Like this. Shoulder type pads. So I'm going to put here. And they'll kind of, I might make them kind of go back a little bit like this. And we'll probably want this darker, just because that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Darker in back, lighter in front. Get this dark here as well. Kind of imagining like a sort of a rib cage type deal coming on this side. More around here. This needs more. Yeah, that's looking better. More there as well. I'm going to make this even darker. This has got to be pretty dark right there. This is going to come down a shell as well there. Come in with a little patch right there. And there, that's looking like a pretty good start. So now what I need to do is I need to add some light to this shell. So let's get a lighter color here. I'm going to fill this in. And this is where the light is going to hit it. Like that. Probably it's going to hit it up here as well. And up here. Like that. And it will definitely hit it right here. It's not going to hit it a lot here. And some of these colors I'll probably want to change. Because they're really kind of generic colors. They're not the I'll probably, this is just gray right now, so I'm going to need to add some color to this gray as well to get it a little more interesting so it's not quite so boring. Got to keep it a little bit interesting. But that's a pretty good start. I'm gonna bring this into the yellow a little bit, lighten it up quite a bit, and add I don't know, that might not work actually. It's so hard to say. That looks pretty good. Something like that. And then I also need to lighten this right here. But this is just going to lighten and probably add some saturation to it. And then I'm going to put some of this. Well, actually, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to get a darker color and go with like kind of more of a red this time. Bring it darker. And I'll put some of this on the edges of this. Like this. Oops. Oh, that's gonna need to be darker. And this, I'm just putting it around the edges because that's kind of what it's gonna get darker around the edges and lighter closer to the center. So I can probably bring in some of this lighter color. And this is going to be a really tricky one to animate. But that's basically the start. I'll probably do some more work on it, cleaning it up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure and favorite this video, and I will talk to you